The history of the legendary 12-valve Cummins. The 12-valve Cummins originally started life in 1984, with a venture between Case and Cummins to produce a motor for their Case tractors. The 12-valve was the introductory to the B-series motors, sometimes referred to as a 6BT. In 1989, the Cummins eventually made it into the Dodge Ram, when Chrysler and Cummins collaborated to provide an alternative to the gas V8. This was the beginning of a massive success, selling 18,000 units in its introductory year, while Chrysler executives had given hopeful estimates of about 10,000 units. At the time, the main two competitors were the 6.2-liter diesel from GM and Ford's Navistar 7.3-liter. The first-generation 5.9-liter 12-valve came equipped with a Bosch VE injection pump, a Halset H1C turbo producing a class-leading 160 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque. Customers loved the not only simplistic design, but the overly built reliability. It started with a sleeveless stout cast iron block, forged steel rods and cast iron heads. The 5.9 was also the first to have direct injection, outpacing its main two rivals GM and Ford. This first generation ran from 1989 all the way up to 1993, where we were introduced to an updated version of the 12-valve. This generation would become one of the most sought after diesel motors ever made. While it still shares the same block, heads and rods with the first edition, the biggest upgrade was the Bosch P7100, referred to as a P-pump. This pump had the capability to flow significantly more fuel than the VE pumps, and believe it or not, the P-pump was actually introduced to help meet emissions standards. Other upgrades included new injectors, a revised piston, and a revised waist-gated version of the original H1C, dubbed the WH1C, which the following year would be replaced with the HX35. For model years 1994, 1995, this bumped power numbers to 160 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque, when equipped with the 47 RH automatic, and 175 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque, when equipped with the NV40 500. In 1996, it again got a bump in power, producing 180 horsepower, 420 foot-pounds of torque, when mated to the 47 RE, while the NV40 500 equipped trucks jumped to 215 horsepower and 440 foot-pounds of torque. 1998 would be the last year for the 12-valve, and in turn produced what is known as the Holy Grail, a 1998 quad-cab 5-speed Cummins. These had limited production, making them the most desirable of all 12 valves. This was because midway through 1998, it would be replaced by the new 5.9-liter 24-valve Cummins, ending the legendary production of the 5.9-liter 12-valve Cummins, but leaving a long-lasting impact on the diesel world. Thanks for listening, subscribe, and like for more great content.